Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a story time about, well, kind of. It's a story time about how me and my friends filled my locker, like the shelf in my locker, full of water bottles that we got from the school. So last year, E. coli got into the water at my school and into the water in Jordan, pretty much. So, because I live in Elbridge, but my school's in Jordan. So we couldn't drink the water from the school or anything, obviously. So, my school bought a bunch of water, I guess, and they got a bunch of water and they, was giving to people for free, but you could only have two. You could only take two at a certain time. So what we would do is, I don't really know why we did it. We don't have really a good reason to do it. It was really stupid in hindsight. There was no point to actually do it. But we thought, me and my friend, we're gonna name Dylan and Trevor. Me and my friend, yeah, Dylan and Trevor. Let's go with that. I thought it would be funny if we filled my locker with water. So every morning we'd go in, not every morning, but for a couple of days in the morning we'd go in there, we'd grab two water bottles, in our hand, but I put one in my sweatshirt pocket, I put a couple in my bag, and we'd walk out and we'd go and put them in our locker. And then they'd all do the same thing, but we'd put all of them in my locker. So before we got caught, I had like at least. Well, it had. This went on for a good week and a half or two. So the whole top, pretty much of my shelf was full of water, and I had like 4 or 5 like rows on the bottom shelf. Like we had a lot of water. They started getting sketched out a little bit because the school did. Oh, there's GTA in the background, by the way. Not in the background, but that's what I'm playing. But the school started getting sketched out and confused because there more water was missing than people in the school, I guess. Like if everybody in the school took 2 water bottles, there would be a certain amount left, I guess, at the end of the day. But because we had like I had like 17 in the top of my locker and like 20 in the bottom of my locker. That's a lot of water that people couldn't get. So they were kind of running low on water, I guess, because we were stupid and decided to steal all of it. But we ended up getting caught. Obviously, that's not really the only reason I'm telling you the story, because it wouldn't be crazy if we didn't. So we ended up getting caught because there was a classroom like across the like street to where we were, to where my locker. Not across, what am I saying? Not across the street, across the road. Shit, across the road. Oh my God, what am I saying? Not the road. Across the hallway. Sorry, I was distracted. There was a classroom across the hallway. The teacher, she saw me and my friend. I forgot what I named him, but my friend putting water in my locker. So she kind of like stepped over to look inside my locker, and there she saw the water. So she told the school resource officer, which is like the school police officer, and she basically told him that this kid's stuff is taking a bunch of water and putting it all in his locker, which they weren't cool with. So I went back to my locker later in the day, and it turns out they took all the water out of my locker, which sucks because some of them I drank out of, but so that's not good. But and took all the water and they put it back on the table. And then I was like, okay, but they're not gonna like call me or anything. So then I get called down to the office, and they're like, you just like, why were you guys shoving the water in your locker, blah blah blah. And then I understood where they were mad and everything, but they was like, you're stealing water from us. And I'm like, you can't steal something, it's free. And they just kept telling me that I was stealing it and how I could get OSS for this. I'm like, you can't give me OSS for stealing something that I didn't steal. If it was free, it's not stealing. I just took water. It's not the end of the world. And they didn't like that. They were like, no, it's stealing. I'm like, okay, let's look up the definition of stealing. They just sent me back to class and told me if I do anything like that again, I'm gonna get in trouble. And then me and my friends came up with the idea, you know what, to make them mad, we're going to bring a bunch of water from home, fill my locker up with it, so that when they see it again, they're gonna get all mad thinking we stole their water again. And I'm gonna show them. We're gonna show them, nah, this isn't your water, this is ours, we brought it from home. Again, I don't really know why we did that. It was so pointless. Like, we just wasted all that water, and then I guess it was okay because at the end of the year, my whole locker, I had water in it left still, so I never was thirsty throughout the year, I guess. So I guess that's a good thing, but it was just so stupid and pointless. It was really fun, though. We just had a good time making the principal and everyone mad. But, again, wasn't really a good thing to do. Obviously, it was stupid. There was really no actual reason to do it. We just decided to be assholes. But yeah, I guess the moral of the story is don't do this. It's stupid. There's no reason to. But if you enjoyed the story, drop a like. Actually, I was told if you don't drop a like, you will have 75 years of bad luck. So if I were you, I'd probably like the video. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and have a good day.